What have you seen from Adrian Green so far?
Yeah, been good, versatile player. He's been playing multiple spots. He's comfortable. I think he knows he's a good player now, and he just has to get in our system and get an opportunity. So we've had him at free safety, we've had him at half, and now some corner. So he just wants an opportunity. He's working hard and doing some good things.
Dave, VA, how much are you going to play him, do you think, on Saturday?
He should have, I would say, a good half. I mean, it's hard to say. If he can get it in a rhythm, get some flow, who knows, 20, 30 plays. But, no, we got to play.
He really provides a lot of energy and leadership out there for you guys, eh?
Yeah, if you've heard the practice, though, there's been a lot of energy across the board. I mean, great competitiveness. He does have that, does seem to bring the group together. Now we just got to make sure energy is one thing, execution is the next. We've got to be better. Today was a little sloppy with the ball. I think we threw 4 picks. As a group, it's not going to get it done.
Dave, some people would say it's just preseason, but what can it do, getting that early win, what can it do for this team?
Yeah, I mean, it is preseason. I don't think it has a direct correlation on the opening game, but we're young and we just want to play good. If you play good football and you win, I think you definitely feel better about yourself. Where if it's sloppy and maybe you get lucky, that's something that we're not looking for. So, if you looked at what we did in this game, we didn't have any running back, quarterback, putting the ball on the ground. We were sharp. We knew what we were doing, getting in and out of the huddle. Yeah, we had some mental errors, but the operation time and guys seemed to, at least know what we were trying to accomplish. So the next step is to start making plays, start being explosive, start looking like a team that can push the ball down the field, start getting some interceptions and some turnovers from the defense, and then maybe getting that return game and our special teams continuing to improve, but building off what they started last week.
How tough is it with the preseason games so close?
Yeah, it's probably the weirdest schedule I've had, and I've been around a long time, but I've had the first game, but never like the second. So, it's one of these, it's fast. What the guys, what we got to understand is we're evaluating. Games do mean a little bit more than practice, but just because we're done with our second preseason, we'll still be evaluating, still be competing that third week. When we get there, that's going to be a challenge as a coaching staff to make sure we're staying on top of them and understanding there's still an expectation we're improving every day.
What have you seen from your running backs? Obviously, it's a harder group to evaluate during practice, but you got some on ice.
Yeah. Well, Mills went real full today. Him and Jess didn't go on the trip. I thought he looked explosive. Say what you want. When there's a lot of good players at your position, you're going to get pushed. You're going to feel that, and I feel like all those guys want it. They want to make this team and make an impact. So, we'll see what happens. We'd like to get some of those other guys a few more carries this week and build on what we started last week.